Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams. I am glad that you are joining me tonight. It's outside. It's a little bit cool outside tonight. I want to go ahead and take the show. I enjoyed doing Midwest Sports Saturday, the Thursday edition we did at Paul Laird Field last week. I enjoyed that. So I thought, why not take the show outside for a little bit? So I am here on the site, I guess, of the world headquarters of Emerald Quest, which is the parent company of the Bryan County Patriot. And I'm glad that some folks are watching along tonight, too. So let me see if anyone, go ahead and drop a comment by and let me know you're here. It is outside tonight. I can hear some of the wildlife going on beside me. There's a little pond over here to my right. And, well, it's a little koi pond area. I think there's a frog in there. I'm not sure, but I think that's what's going on in there right now. Also, let me know if you can hear me because I want to make sure that the audio is. You test all these things in advance, but you just don't ever know for sure what's happening. So hope it's going well. And the big dog. We have wildlife. There we go. We have we have the big dog in the backyard, which occasionally will make an audio appearance. So there we go. All right. Boy, that moth looked big when it came toward the camera, didn't it? Yeah. Anyway, all right. So, hi, Michelle. Glad that. Thank you very much. I was glad somebody was commenting there. Want to make sure that I was actually even on. So you can maybe hear Hunter. He is Jake's dog, and no, that's not Hunter. That's some dog down the road. That's okay. Anyway, audio sounds good. Everything else goes well tonight. We're outside here. It's a November edition of BCP Live. Now, I just wanted to share a couple of things with you tonight, and I'm glad that you are watching. First off, God bless you. It's been, I think, 6 days now since we've had a BCP Live, and I hope that everything is going well. It's midway through the month of November, and that means it is Thanksgiving month. I always enjoy Thanksgiving month. There's just something kind of special about the month of November. When I was a youth pastor, I remember that I always would preach my Thanksgiving message in the month of May. Halfway across the year, exactly halfway across the year from November, because lots of times, we think about Thanksgiving in November, and of course, there are always Thanksgiving messages in November. And so I thought, why not think about Thanksgiving on the other side of the year when maybe someone's not thinking about it as much? And we do have a lot to be thankful for. All of us have a lot to be thankful for. And so, I would preach my Thanksgiving message in May. But anymore, I don't think it's a bad idea to preach a Thanksgiving message in November because, is it just me or have all of the, many of the big time stores shot through Halloween, gone straight to Christmas, leaving Thanksgiving somewhere in the dust? It may be just me. I don't know. I hope it's not just me, but I think I'm seeing a lot of that. And as much as I like Christmas, and it's 33 days until Christmas right now, as much as I like Christmas, no, it's not. It's 38 days. It's 38 days. 38 days. See, I didn't add this up before I got in the air. 38 days until Christmas. Listen, as much as I like Christmas, we ought to be thankful too. So don't forget about Thanksgiving. And listen, if your business is still doing well right now, you have a lot to be thankful for. And I believe that so many of our businesses here in Bryan County made it through the shutdown, not a lockdown time, and I hope that we don't ever have a lockdown time. I really, really hope that we don't ever have a lockdown time, but our businesses made it through. Many, many of them did. Some of them are doing better now, even on the other side. And so I just want to promote them as well. I want to get to visit with a few more of our businesses tonight, though. Let me say hi to Michelle again. Hi to Linda. Thank you for watching tonight. I really appreciate seeing you. And before I go any further, I do want to say something close to my heart. And I wanted to recognize that we have had another passing in our community. A young man passed yesterday, and Jared Pierce, who is a class of 2020 Durant alum, was killed at his job site, and that was yesterday in Medill. And so the son of Chris and Angela Pierce, and I just wanted to pass along not only our condolences from Jody and me and our family, because we're very saddened for you, and we hurt for you, and we hurt with you. And as parents, it is something that is unthinkable. It is something that is unimaginable. It is something that no one ever wants to deal with. And so I cannot say anything that could possibly address the loss that Chris and Angela are experiencing, but know that we are praying for you. And I would just even pray right now. Father, I just pray that you touch Chris, Angela, their family, everyone that has known and loved Jared. I pray that you would touch them and that you would heal their hearts, that you would help them to grieve in this time, that you would help them to make it through, because this is it's a huge time of loss. And I pray that you would help them to make it through, Father, to give them the wisdom to be able to make every decision that they have to make. But Father, that you would comfort them and give them peace. Lord, I thank you because you have said in your word that when we ask, that we are to bring our requests to you, that we're to ask and with thanksgiving come before you with our petitions and our requests, and that you give us a peace that passes all understanding. And so, Father, I pray for Chris and Angela and their family right now for a peace that passes all understanding. And I pray that in Jesus' name, and I'm thankful for it. Amen. So I wanted to take the time again to recognize that we don't ever want to go on past, and we don't ever want to just skip through things that need to be recognized and addressed. And we're thankful for Jared's life, and we're thankful, Father, that you take care of him even now. So we were talking about businesses, and that this is definitely um, it's a time that our businesses need to shine again. You know, I believe we came out of the shutdown, not a lockdown time, and we came out into a positive note. Our country has been rebounding, and it continues to rebound, and it continues to grow. We don't need another shutdown. We don't need a lockdown by any stretch of the imagination. We need to grow during this time. And so I want to encourage you. I like our signs here in Durant that say, keep your green on this side of the red. And so that's pretty cool. I know we probably all have, some nice places we like to visit across the Red River, and that's okay, but that we can recognize and keep in mind our stores here in Durant and in Bryan County, not just Durant, but Bryan County as a whole. Our county continues to grow. This is a great time to be a resident of Bryan County. I really do believe that. Thanks to everybody for watching, by the way, tonight. And amen. Thank you very much for agreeing with me in prayer. I appreciate that. I appreciate your agreement with me in prayer tonight. This is a time to grow. This is a time. How many of you all have recognized how just absolutely on fire downtown is in Durant? I mean, Main Street's growing, downtown area is growing, Bryan County is growing. Let me stop on the county for just a moment. I won't stay out here too long tonight. You can tell I've got my jacket on, so it's not too cold, but so Bryan County is growing. The entire county is growing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the census numbers are, and seeing how far above 40,000 and 44,000 we really are heading into, or 48,000. I think it was 48,000 last time that was the numbers we were using. So these are numbers that could be topping 50,000, should be topping 50,000 by the time that these next census numbers come out and talk about Bryan County. Our county's growing. But downtown Durant is just rocking. First Friday this month, absolutely lighting things up. And First Friday is going to be taking place too. And I wanted to look at, I'm trying to figure out what wildlife is out here with me right now. I don't know if this was a good idea or not. Anyway, looking ahead at December, and we do have some big things coming up. We're going to be talking about some of those things that are coming up in December. But don't forget about this: the Hometown Holiday Tour. Something we talked about before. I want to remind you of this. This is going to be 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today is the Hometown Holiday Tour. It is going to be in place of the Christmas parade in Durant, always the first Tuesday in December. Well, Janet Reed and the folks at the Durant Chamber of Commerce didn't want to move away from that first Tuesday in December because, there are other places around this area that have different Christmas parades and different events all on certain days. They all fall like the first Tuesday or the first Wednesday or the first, second Thursday, whatever it is. And so they wanted to keep with that allotment, if you will, of the first Tuesday in December, because next year, I believe we're going to have a Christmas parade again. I really do. I believe that we're going to make it through what has been told or foretold, if you will, to be the dark winter ahead. I know. Well, I'm not buying into a dark winter. I'm going to go ahead and have a good winter, a good Thanksgiving, and a good Christmas. Thank you very much. And I believe that next year we are going to have a Christmas parade. So they're going to lock in and keep that there. Well, this hometown holiday tour, and I've got my phone with me, and I thought about bringing the granddad glasses out, but I'm going to go ahead and try to read this anyway. It is, of course, on December 1st, and different businesses across Durant are going to be putting up their stationary floats. And so you'll have the opportunity to drive by, and there may be some candy involved. I can't say this for sure. I'm not going to speak for any of the businesses. I would just be shocked if there wasn't some candy involved somewhere down the line. So anyway, but I am not a representative of the Durant Chamber of Commerce in saying that, so please don't quote me on that. And also, something else coming up, of course, 9 days from today is Thanksgiving, which means 10 days from today is Black Friday. And there are going to be some businesses open around town on Black Friday. So don't forget, shop local. There may be some good deals that are there for you on Black Friday. So keep that in mind. Lots of businesses that have good things to offer here locally. The Dash for Cash Christmas giveaway put together by the Durant Main Street. Well, that's going to be up and going again. Shop in different places downtown in Durant, around the area. In the downtown area, bring your receipts by. I think if you get up to $200 worth of downtown purchases, then you get to be in a drawing. A big giveaway, too. And I think you get a prize as well. So that is pretty cool. And then, of course, 11 days from today, Small Business Saturday. That kind of hits close to home with me, too, because the Bryan County Patriot is a small business. I mean, I get to play a lot of different roles. Now, don't get me wrong. Mrs. Patriot helps out in some areas, and of course, the Little Patriots help out as well. They're looking forward to some basketball broadcasts that are on the way. High school basketball is coming back, and we will have our Bryan County Patriot Game of the Week and more. Our spotlight games will be coming up. Well, the Little Patriots help out with that too, but still, the Bryan County Patriot's a small business, and that hits close to home with me. So I hope that everyone will support our small businesses on Small Business Saturday. And then one other thing, too, and this is really pretty cool. And I'll try to get more of the details to you on this one as I can explain it better. But, the farmers market is winding down, well, starting on November 28th, and that is the final Saturday of the month. 4 Saturdays, there's going to be a mistletoe market. It's going to be kind of a Christmas-y type or a December-y or a winter-y type farmers market. It's going to take place in the same area there at Market Square, and there will be different shops, little pop-up shops that are going to be out and give you an opportunity to purchase some things out there. So that is Mistletoe Market. That is heading our way too. So we have a lot of good things, and that's really what I wanted to promote tonight. I did, and by the way, Dr. Newsom, if you are watching this broadcast tonight, and I never discount if you are watching this broadcast tonight, if you are watching this tonight, know that the Southeastern pennant is on the wall right now. I had things set up. I was ready to go ahead and do the show inside. Thought, you know what? I want to go ahead and go outside tonight to do this show. So the Southeastern pennant is on the wall. It's up. It is there. And you guys will get to see that for the next broadcast, too. I had to take one down. There's only so much room on the wall. So for the time being, I went ahead and took the Coastal Carolina pennant down, leaving the Oklahoma State pennant up. You know why? Does anyone know why? Somebody tell me why I would leave the Oklahoma State pennant up this week. I'm just curious. I want to know if anyone is paying attention to these things. Local football teams, by the way, Tulsa got a big win on Saturday. Tulsa. People think we have 2 Division I teams lots of times in football. We actually have 4 Division I athletic programs because of Tulsa and Oral Roberts. ORU doesn't have a football program, but Tulsa does. And Tulsa, with a big win this weekend, made it into the top 25. So all 3 Division I teams in the state of Oklahoma are in the AP top 25 right now. Oklahoma State, I think, is 13. Oklahoma is 18. And Tulsa is 25. Thank you, Michelle. Very good. Bedlam week. It is Bedlam week. And I've said it before. I will say it again. I was brought up as a Sooners fan. I will cheer for OU every game now except Bedlam, because I did actually go to OSU, and that's my school. So I didn't just switch gears and decide to not be a Sooner fan. I'm still a Sooner fan every game but the one coming up on Saturday. So I'm not taking the OSU pennant down this week. Something else is going to have to come down. The Southeastern pennant is up, the OSU pennant is up, and we've got a couple of other D2 pennants that are up. So that is what is going on. Don't forget about these things that are coming up. Why, Joey? These things are 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. You're talking about stuff that's happening after Thanksgiving. I'd like you to prepare right now so you're already ready and it's not a surprise. And you wake up on the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving and go, what are we supposed to do right now? Should we go across the river? Well, if you want to, that's fine. But we have a lot of nice things here in Bryan County as well. So promote Bryan County. Push for these Bryan County stores. Let's keep every business alive, and more are coming. So how do we keep these businesses here? We support them. We support them with our dollars. We support them with our word of mouth. Hey, I went to this business and they did a great job. Just had to tell you about it. You should stop by there as well. I got to visit with one of the sponsors for the Bryan County Patriot today, and he was telling me stories about that. People had stopped by his business because someone else got a good deal there and they were treated well. And I believe you're going to be treated well by the businesses in Bryan County too. So thank you again for watching tonight. Thank you for taking time with me. It's not that cool out here. Still keeping the jacket on. But yes, Saturday is Bedlam. Saturday is Bedlam. So be watching for that. Go Pokes. We'll see. I know. I've watched this movie before. I've seen very, very good Oklahoma State teams just wipe out during Bedlam. So we'll see what happens. Did I miss? I don't think I missed anything tonight. Hoping to get to visit with someone tomorrow, and we will check on that. All right, we have prayed. Please again keep the Pierce family in your prayers and in your thoughts. Walk in love. Actually, that's number 2. We can do it first tonight. Walk in love. Walk in love in everything you do. It doesn't hurt to walk in love. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge. Sometimes people tick you off. Sometimes people make you mad. Sometimes situations are challenging. But if you practice, and that's the key too, if you practice, if you haven't been walking in love before, man, flipping a switch, just changing overnight, it's very unlikely that's going to happen. It might, but it's not the most likely thing. You have to build up and walk in love and practice. Then second tonight, be wise. We switched them tonight. That's all right. Be wise. And if you need wisdom, you know what? Ask of God. He said he would give you wisdom generously, liberally, and without finding fault. And finally, do not walk in fear. Do not do it. I don't care what you've heard about the dark winter. We need to say this again, so I'm going to say you're hearing this first tonight, okay, at least on this broadcast. I choose not to participate in a dark winter, okay? There may be ups and downs. There may be hard times. There may be challenges. There may be things that I have to deal with that I don't want to deal with. But I am choosing not to say, well, it's just a dark winter. Well, that's what our leadership has said. Well, the dark winter is coming. I choose not to participate in a dark winter. I choose to participate in a successful winter, in a good winter, in a healthy winter where things go right and things are well. And I agree. Stop hoarding the toilet paper for the love of Pete. My goodness, when did this start again? I've kind of been sensing it for about a week, but don't hoard the toilet paper. And I was going to say something else, but I won't. I don't want that to become a clip. So anyway, don't hoard the toilet paper. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Be wise. walk in love, do not walk in fear. We're going to be back tomorrow night, may even be outside right here, and I hope to get to visit with a guest tomorrow night. So that is what is in store. Thank you. You all are a blessing, and I speak God's blessing over all of you. Have a great, great night.